What's going on, Aurora Alliance, and welcome back to a brand new Star Wars Battlefront 2 video. In this video, I'm going to be talking a little bit about what we already know about Starfighter Assault, as it is a game mode that seems to have sort of slipped under the radar and really isn't getting talked about that much. There hasn't really been much news or talk about Starfighter Assault, and it definitely sounds like it has advanced and changed from the game mode that we all know and some of us love in the current Star Wars Battlefront by EA and DICE. From what we do know though, it sounds like Starfighter Assault has been made into a much bigger game mode in Star Wars Battlefront 2, and I think it has been rumoured that the Starfighter Assault game mode will be multi-staged as well, which is really cool. I really loved the multi-stage game modes in the first Star Wars Battlefront by EA and DICE, so I'm really glad to hear that they could be returning in Star Wars Battlefront 2. I think those game modes are a lot better. They sort of tell you more of a story than a standard game mode like Team Deathmatch does, where you just run in, get 100 kills and the game finishes, where a more sort of multi-stage game mode gives you a bit more of a story. Like I said, you have the first part of the multi-stage game mode, which tends to set the stage for what the game mode's going to be about, and it also sets in place what is going to happen in Stage 2. Then Stage 2 tends to be the sort of main action phase, where there's a lot going on, you have to destroy certain things, and then the third one is where you have to escape or do something like that. And it just sort of ties the whole game mode together, which is really cool. I loved multi-stage game modes, so if we get more of those in Star Wars Battlefront 2, I will be very happy. So Criterion Games are actually developing the space battles and vehicle play in Star Wars Battlefront 2. From what we have seen of vehicles at EA Play, in the Galactic Assault game mode, the vehicles are so much better than in the first Battlefront game. They play a lot better and they all really feel different. Where in the first Battlefront it felt like they all kind of felt the same, the only thing that was different was their appearance and abilities, where in Battlefront 2 they all feel completely different. They all look different, they have different abilities, they all play differently, and they all feel unique from one another. So that's really cool to see, because it suits more players' play styles and you can play differently with each vehicle. So I'm really excited to see what they have done with space battles and how they are going to work and what they're going to be like to play in. Hopefully they'll be a lot more interesting than in the first Battlefront. The game mode was really cool, but it didn't really feel like it had much depth. It was just kind of like a deathmatch, and it didn't really feel that great to me. So in terms of size, we do know Starfighter Assault is going to be a lot bigger. It has been said before that space battles will have 64 ships, 24 players, so that's 12 on each side, and then 40 AI, which will be 20 on each side, so each side will consist of 32 ships, which makes it a lot bigger than the current game. What I think is going to be really cool about this is you are going to get kills no matter what, because there are more bots than real players. Even bad Starfighter pilots are still going to be able to get kills in Starfighter Assault and contribute to the objectives of the game mode. So you're not just going to get one or two people who are completely carrying the team, getting all the kills, all the points. Everyone's going to have a role in Starfighter Assault, no matter who you are and how good you are at flying the vehicles. You're going to be able to get kills, get objective points, play the objective, defend objectives, attack objectives, things like that. And you're also going to have a lot of ships to choose from. We do have some confirmed ships so far for Star Wars Battlefront 2, and they are the Millennium Falcon, First Order TIE Fighters, Imperial TIE Fighters, X-Wings, TIE Interceptors, Y-Wings, A-Wings, Vulture Droids, and ARC-170 Republic Starfighters. There are a couple that are in concept art, like the Slave 1 and Obi-Wan Starfighter, and then LAAT gunships. These could all be playable, and I'm really interested to see what vehicles are going to be playable in the beta for Star Wars Battlefront 2, what hero ships there are going to be. We don't really know much about the hero ships yet, so that's going to be a big bit of information that we're going to get to find out soon, I imagine. Especially since Starfighter Assault is going to be talked about more at Gamescom next month, so keep your eyes open for that, and if you are new, then subscribe to the channel to be kept up to date with the news coming from Gamescom. Let me know down in the comment section below if I have missed anything to do with Starfighter Assault, and also let me know if you are looking forward to playing it and seeing how it works compared to the game mode in the first Battlefront by EA and DICE. Make sure to smash a like on this video if you have enjoyed it, and if you are new to the channel, like I said before, make sure to subscribe to join the Aurora Alliance and be kept up to date with all things Star Wars Battlefront 2 and other Star Wars games. Other than that, may the Force be with you.